No time for a martini, remain standing. It's a Thrifty Quickie on Mid-Century Wasted. No, I don't want you to go fast. You gotta be good with it. Otherwise I'm gonna have to do it. Ah, yes, it's another Thrifty Quickie with a kid shopping with me. This is Brodie, my youngest.
I would just do it like this.
You can do it like that, yeah. Since the order of operations was up to Brodie today, we started in the figurine section. And these little angels, I remember seeing one of those in a bag. They got paired back up, but their wings are absolutely pulverized, so it kind of doesn't really make a difference. At least now they can just kiss in broken eternity. These baskets were interesting. They were very tightly woven and they seemed well made, but I am not a basket expert, and it seemed like it wasn't made out of natural material, like it was some sort of a synthetic material. And for $4.50 a piece, I wasn't going to take a risk on them because, like I said, I just don't really know anything about baskets. Now we are digging around in some random teapots. This teapot was pretty. I like the way it was painted, but somebody had already peeled the sticker off the bottom to see what the maker was. And since it was still there, I figure it probably wasn't anything good. This oil and vinegar set was missing a piece.
Oh, those are Christmas stuff.
Christmas stuff? I don't think that's Christmas stuff. Careful, watch out, Brodie.
Yeah, I can see really good.
What? What'd you say?
I'm strong enough to lift this up.
You're strong enough to lift it up?
Yeah, I'm really
Show me.
strong.
Oh, with one hand? Oh my gosh. You're a muscle man. You found gingerbread?
This is gingerbread holding a candy cane.
Oh.
I want that plate.
You want that plate?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's this whole set of plates.
Yeah, we can't do... How about we get one?
You can't get one. You have to get all four.
Oh, four?
I don't think we have room for that, and I think it's a little too far away from Christmas. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Only when it's Christmas time. We can
Yes,
get it.
when it's Christmas time, we'll
Well,
get it.
somebody
it's still
else
here.
might get it.
Somebody else probably will. Please be careful.
Hey, Mom, want some flowers? Oh, it's too way worried.
No. Yeah, both my kids are pretty hyper. Here's a Lenox vase. It was marked 1999, and then here was another one marked 1949. I don't know if this kind of Lenox is worth reselling. I know the older stuff with the blue mark on the bottom is usually good, but I didn't even look this up. I did like this pottery. I think it was handmade. I don't think it was like home goods kind of stuff, but I couldn't really see a signature on the bottom, and it was just too giant and bulky and heavy to buy today, which is ironic when you see what I did end up buying today on the shopping trip. It was all gigantic heavy things. Spoiler alert, sorry. I was looking this vase over to see if it had any chips or problems with it. I didn't really see anything, but it also just wasn't my style.
You want to sell this?
Do you like that? What is it?
The Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy?
Yeah. That's what it is.
It's a candle. Look.
Why does Tooth Fairy got candles on top of her head?
I think she's just an angel. I don't think it's the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, baby.
It's a Christmas angel
How
candle.
about I really want you to buy this.
You want me to buy this and sell it?
Yes. $3. And I over $3.
Let's wait to see if it goes on sale, okay?
Oh, I don't have $93.
That was 99 cents.
Oh, 99 cents.
Yeah.
I only have...
That was a really good pick though, Brodie.
I only have 70 cents.
You only have 70 cents? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I saw this brass lion sort of tucked away between a few things. I liked him a lot. I didn't know what this little kind of lump was on his side, but I figured it's just a little imperfection. And he's got one good side. I don't know if he's supposed to have something in his mouth, but I think he's really cool. Let's see what Brodie thinks. Brodie, should I get this?
What's that? I don't in my end.
It's heavy.
I'll put it in the cart.
Put it in the cart?
Mm-hmm.
Should I get it? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's for me. Good for me.
For you?
Hey.
Sorry, you can push it. Doing some weightlifting? You're gonna get big muscles. All right, put it back in. Let me feel your muscles. Oh, let me feel. Oh my gosh, you're so, you're so strong. This brass pot looked interesting, so I sort of dug into the back to pull it out. I liked that it was hammered. I couldn't really see what it said on the bottom other than Massachusetts, and it was $8. So, no thanks. This was another little brass pot. This one looked a lot older, but it also looked it might have been repaired down there at the bottom, like it had been resoldered. So I passed on that too. This Hello Kitty mug was interesting. It had like a glitter texture to it on the bow, but Hello Kitty is not my thing, so I left that behind. Somebody had sort of raided the bags and made up some matches, like matched some things together, which that's up my alley, so I was happy to see that. But these napkin rings were $5 a bag, and I don't think those were worth it. Here I am checking out a wooden elephant. Unfortunately, I turned it over and there was a TJ Maxx sticker. $6.49 was the price, and I think it was about that much at TJ Maxx. This one looked nicer, but you can see that the tusks were missing, so he had to stay behind too. Oh my gosh, this is heavy.
It's so windy.
Whoa. I left my natural original reaction into the video because I wanted you to hear that yes, it really is as heavy as it looks. This thing weighs a ton, and I was checking it all out for problems, and then I noticed the Coast to Beau sticker, so I got it. Is that the toy you're gonna get? Whose hammer is that?
Thor's.
Is that Thor's hammer? Or is that...
Can't.
It has stars on it, kind of like Captain America. Does he have a hammer?
He has a shield.
Oh, he has a shield. Got it.
I can't have a shield.
Okay, I see. So Brodie went to the toy section after he went to the restroom. And on the way to the restroom, I saw this. It was off camera because, of course, we were rushing to the restroom. So I literally just grabbed it and shoved it in my basket, took him to the restroom, and then now I'm inspecting it for the first time. It does have this deep crazing line or possible crack in the back, but I'm in love with it. So I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it for a little bit. The rest of it looks good. So let's just see what I decide. Now back over at the art, somebody donated a whole collection of crosses, it looks like. This is one collection that I think I can resist buying. They seem to all be from the 2000s, made of resin and made in China.
You want to know something cool?
Yeah.
I just put that on the shelf earlier today.
Oh, brand new.
Yeah, I just got it.
And I did pick up this little tiki shot glass. You had a milkshake with Grammy and Grandpa?
A Grimace milkshake.
A what?
A Grimace milkshake.
A Grimace milkshake?
Yeah.
From McDonald's?
Yes.
There was a couple of really pretty glasses in the glassware section. This green one was very pretty with lots of detail on it, and I was getting pretty excited. And then I also saw this purple one, and I was like, what the heck is this? So I took pictures of them and used Google Lens. They were from Anthropology. They were totally modern, and I was totally tricked. Have that.
Maybe we should did that.
We have that. You want one?
Yes, I want one.
You know what? I think we already have two. I think I have another one somewhere.
Well, I really want 3 now.
We don't need 3.
Yes, I do. I want 3. How about you just sell that, and then you to make money with that?
Well, I don't think that's worth a whole lot of money, babe. They gave those away at the stadium.
Mommy, I have a great idea.
What's your great idea, baby?
How about you can buy this, and then you can spend a lot of money for this. If you did this, you spend a lot of money.
Spend a lot of money on that.
Wow.
I still think you should get that.
Yeah.
Then I can call you Bam Bam.
Stop, I'm not making mine. My name's not Bam Bam.
Is it Destructo?
Let's go this way.
Brodie changed his mind on the giant hammer and went and put it back, which I was thrilled about. What'd you get? What'd you get?
Hey.
A tank? You want the tank instead?
Maybe it's a little...
Oh, it's a transformer tank.
Oh, how does it transform?
I don't know.
You take this out.
I think his head flips up. See? Now look around. See, that's his head.
Oh, it's the transformer.
Yeah. Now I'm looking through the bags and I see this Fenton bear, and I know it's a Fenton bear because I have another Fenton bear, but the bag was $5.99 and I just couldn't tell if it had any chips or cracks or problems, so I left it. Maybe if it had been one of my kids' birthstones, I would have risked it because I would have just kept it if it had a problem, but no. This bag caught my eye because I saw the Made in Japan sticker on the bottom, and then I'm like, wait, but what are these little things? I have no idea what they even are. What are these? Yeah, I just said that. yet. I have no idea what they are.
Please, Mama, I want those balls.
No, honey, we're not getting the ball pit balls. Sorry. I know it's pretty hard to say no to that cute little face of his. But Lord knows the last thing we need in our house is a bunch of ball pit balls. So back at the task at hand, I'm trying to figure out what these are. I see lots of Japanese symbols, a Japanese geisha, Japanese marked on the bottom, a little paper crane looking thing. I think they're chopstick holders. And I'm intrigued because it's an entire collection, and you know how I am about an entire collection. Oh, and then there's a random ring. Yeah, there's a ring in there. That's definitely a ring. And then there's a mystery box. There's a little box in there. I don't know what's in that. So you know where this is going. I ended up getting these. And then once I found this bag of blue ones, or blue and white ones, also say made in Japan on the back, I'm like, yep, well, it's an entire collection. Just load up my cart. Let's see how many more bags of these we can find. Actually, I found no other bags of these. So that was it. That's all I got. 2 bags. I got really excited when I saw these green glass oil lamps. I thought they might have been uranium glass. And I tested them with my black light, and unfortunately, nope, no glow. Of course, I used my keychain one, and it's dying, so I should have gotten out the big bubble one to see if it was really, but you can still tell. This Japanese set was very interesting too. It was a set of 12, 6 mugs and 6 saucers, but I just haven't had a lot of success selling this size before, so I decided to leave them. I also left behind this giant clamshell thing for $8.99. Now check out this wooden stand down here at the bottom. Kind of looked like shark teeth at the beginning when I first looked at it. I believe this was for some sort of a platter, like they would hold a platter, and I considered walking around the store and finding what went with it, but I decided since Brodie was with me, I would just bide my time and look for other things, like this little incense holder. This was actually really interesting, and I liked the way it was carved. I'm assuming this is probably a common thing that you would get at like a swap meet or something, at one of those places where they sell incense. So I decided to leave it, but I did like the way that it looked. Now, what the heck are these things? These little bamboo shovel things? I have no idea what these are. So as I was putting those away, I saw up here on the top shelf this blue pottery. I see it's signed on the bottom as I take it down. It has amazing texture, amazing color. It's super duper heavy, and I love it. I told you at the beginning it was going to be really funny when you saw all the heavy things that I bought. This is one of them. Oh my goodness. Watch out, Brodie. Go forward, babe. Oh, sorry. Okay, Brodie, come with me. We got to get a bigger cart. Yeah, because I got too many big, giant, heavy things today. After getting reinforcements in the form of a bigger cart, I was looking at this Shawnee pottery, and I was happy about it, except for the giant chip on the bottom. So I decided to call it a day and tap out at this point. So here is my haul from this shopping trip. I spent $40.59. And part of the reason why it's so high is because I did not have my 20% off coupon today. I forgot to donate something before going shopping, so I paid like full price for most everything. I did have a $2 off coupon, so I used that because it's better than nothing, but yeah, I basically paid full price. This lovely pottery vase was $5, and I'm obsessed with the texture and the color of it. I need to do a little bit of research. It is marked on the bottom N something 99, N/99 maybe. I don't really know, but oh my gosh, it's very heavy. The other super heavy thing I got obviously was this Costa Boda bowl for $10. It's in excellent condition, and just look at, you can see the reflection of my lights above, but look at the swirl to it. I think it's gorgeous, and again, super heavy, super big. I did go ahead and get the Royal Copley Gazelle planter, even though it's got that kind of crack or heavy crazing. I mean, it's a crack. It's definitely a crack. I did it anyway. Look at that face. Because of where it is, where the damage is, I'm considering it forgivable, because once you put plants in there or flowers or whatever you put in there, it's going to be hidden. Right? I feel like some of you are going to think I'm crazy for buying it. It was like $6 something too. $6.49. We'll say I put the $2 towards that. We'll say it was $4.49 just to make me feel a little bit better. But oh well, we'll average out all of everything today that I got, and I just couldn't do it. I really considered putting it back because of that crack in the back and because of the price, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I got the lion. I think he would look really cool on a bookshelf on a stack of books. He may have had something in his mouth or supposed to have something in his mouth. I don't know, the way that it's open. I got the little Tiki Farm, or maybe it's not Tiki Farm, KCCO, little Tiki toothpick holder. Now these, okay, they've got to be chopstick rests, right? Because, I mean, especially this one, that's got to be what these are. So it's like somebody donated a whole collection of these. Some of them say Japan on the bottom. Of course, none of the ones I pick up are going to say it. Come on, seriously. Oh my Lord. There we go. Okay. Made in Japan. Here's like a whole little fish collection. I can sell all of those as a lot. I could sell some of these other ones lotted together. These are a pair. So that was one. The blues were one bag. And then the other bag were these. Okay, so there are some spoon rests. I don't know what this is. It's like made out of rubber or something. I'm not really sure. Then, oh, and this one's probably my favorite. Not spoon rests. I meant chopstick rests. Then there was this ring. Okay, it's like some kind of a plastic ring. And then in this little box was a pair of earrings. So go figure why there was a ring and earrings in this bag of spoon rests. That's kind of how the bags are sometimes. You buy the bags and there's a bunch of weird stuff in it and you buy it for, you know, one or two things that you actually want. I think these are all really good and cute. Ooh, I bet that said Japan on that little stamp there. Again, made in Japan. This one's a crab. 2 crabs maybe? 2 crabs, 1 red crab, 1 brown crab. So we'll see how I do with those. That's something new I have never acquired before. So whenever I see a collection of something, you guys should know this by now about me if you've watched the channel for a while. I can't pass up a collection. When somebody has donated or is selling an entire collection of things, I'm like, yes, please. Hand over the collection. Now I have them too. Weird, I know. Got kind of like a whole blue and brass and brown thing going on right now today. I think it's blue and white. We got a blue and white theme today. So that's it. Thanks for watching this Thrifty Quickie. See you next time.